So, you have your PS2 fat version, of course, and you're either trying to mod it or just explore, and for whatever reason you opened it up. You know, you just slide the cover off, and then look, the tab came off. That wasn't supposed to happen. Now, you can't turn on the PlayStation anymore because that is attached to the power reset button. So, you can look around, you see, you can't figure out where to plug it in at. But don't worry, it's not salvage. You can still get it back in. Now, what you can do is you can either struggle and try to put it back in that little hole right there. No, in there. But there's a way easier way to do it. Now, what you're going to need is a PS2 fat, of course. You're going to need to still have this, the ribbon. It has to be intact, like still working, just pulled out the thing. Now, you're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver. Wait 1 minute. You're going to need a big one, and you're going to need a small one, like this. So what you're going to do is, first of all, let me move this into the light. So there's going to be a screw right here, and right here, and right in there, and on the edge. Now what you want to do is you want to take all of those out. So, I'm going to take them out. And this one right here, in between the fan and the power switch, is where you're going to need the small one at. I don't know if you have a skinnier screwdriver or what, but you need the smaller one to fit in right here. Now just twist that one out. And I'll get the other one out too. Sorry if the video's a little shaky. I'm doing this on my cell phone. So yeah, pull that out. It doesn't have to come all the way out, just enough so that the thing will come off like this. It'll be loose. Now what you want to do is, just flip the PS2 over. Now be aware that the controller ports with the memory card stuff on it, that's loose. And the power and fan are loose too. You want to do the best you can to make sure they stay in place. Not that they'll mess up, but just so it won't break. I mean, whenever it breaks seriously. So, just take this. I'm just not used to doing stuff with one hand. Pull out the expansion bay cover. Just pull this out. Don't worry, there's nothing to attach to it. Now, what you're going to see is this expansion bay. The tin for it. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4 screws. You want to get all of those out. These screws will be smaller than the other ones. Remember that. Now, if you have a ps2 Slim and you took this apart, there shouldn't be a tab that would have came out. At least I don't think. I don't own a ps2 Slim. Now what you want to do is you want to take this part off and this circuit board. I don't know if you can see it well, but that right there is a plug. It's going to take some to get it out. Don't break it. So, just jiggle it out, until it comes out. So now you want to slide the wires out over here gently and lay it over to the side. Do not break the wires. That's just out. That's unhooked to avoid breaking anything. So now inside there, you'll see this plug right here is flat. And what you want to do, you want to take your ribbon, glue side up, and use the covers up top here. You should be able to see right in that one, right there, where you're plugging it in at. So, again, glue side up. Sorry, I can't exactly show the camera on it right now, but basically just until pushing as far as possible. So yeah, just hold on, wait a minute. So yeah, just put it in so you can just barely see that darker line. I don't know if you can see it right now. But yeah, watch out for this other stuff so you don't break it. Now, basically what you want to do is first start with the circuit board and fit those wires back through the little thingy. Right there. And then the plug. Make sure it goes in properly. I don't know what happens if you don't plug it in, but I'm guessing it's bad and it's there for a reason. It's bad if it comes out, it's there for a reason. Now you want to put the expansion bay back on before you put the screws in, before you put any screws in. Make sure everything is fitted in properly. Make sure all the screws line up. Now remember, the smaller ones go to the circuit board. So you just want to put this in place. Smaller in length. It's not a smaller screw. Like as far as what kind of screwdriver you need to use. Just screw it back in. This video is going on 10 minutes. You can skip through the black parts. Guess I'm a little late for that, but yeah. Probably gonna be 13 minutes when I'm through with this. So basically, if you get the idea, screw all these into the circuit board. Hoping you get the idea. I don't know if I was clear enough for newbies or not. Now whenever you have all those screws in, do not put this top part back on like this. That's upside down. Put this one in, make sure that this part with the fan and the power button fits with the part that does not have this large opening. So like this. Now if you have trouble putting the ribbon, in, it was probably because the top of the console was upside down. There's no screws you need to put in on this side. So yeah, now you just whip it over. Fits anything back into place that came out from you turning it upside down. Now, if for whatever reason you taking it apart, you should know that your warranty is already voided to bid, or whatever you want to say. So fit this back into place so the USB things show up. And for some reason it's up here right now, so I'm just gonna slide it back, and it fits in. And push it down, and it's back in place right there. I'm calling it a ribbon because, it looks like a ribbon. So, just fit these screws back in. Place the cover back on. Like fit the disk drive like forward one in first. Just fit it on like that. I'm going to end the video now because I can